What if I told you that four of Korea's biggest stars might be connected in a way nobody expected, and fans are only now starting to piece it together? This isn't just another casting rumor. This feels bigger, because when names like Lee Min-ho, Moon Jae-young, Ahn Hyo-seop, and Gong Hyo-jin start circulating in the same industry whispers, you pay attention. Let's break this down. Lee Min-ho, the global Hallyu king. The face that defined an entire generation of K-drama romance. From Chaebol heir to parallel universe emperor, his presence alone can greenlight a project. Moon Jae-young, elegance mixed with edge. After dominating romantic dramas with sharp, layered performances, she's no longer just the it girl. She's strategic. Selective. Rising fast. Ahn Hyo-seop, the modern heartthrob with quiet intensity. After explosive popularity in romantic and fantasy dramas, he's become the blueprint for the next wave of leading men. And Gong Hyo-jin, the queen of reinvention. A veteran who doesn't chase trends. She sets them. Her roles always feel intentional, mature, and culturally impactful. Now here's where it gets interesting. Over the past year, fans have noticed something unusual. Similar brand events, overlapping industry circles, timing patterns in project announcements. Nothing obvious, just subtle intersections. And in Korean entertainment, subtle often means strategic. It started with casting rumors swirling about a potential high-budget project that would supposedly bring together multiple generations of top-tier stars. No official confirmation. No press release. Just insider chatter. Then fans noticed Lee Min-ho and Gong Hyo-jin's names trending together again, reminding everyone of their collaboration in When the Stars Gossip. Their pairing alone had already created major anticipation. But what if that wasn't the only dynamic forming? Moon Jae-young and Ahn Hyo-seop have also been frequently mentioned together in fan casting discussions for future romance thrillers and high-concept dramas. Their visuals, their energy, the balance of softness and intensity. It's the kind of pairing that would break the internet. Now imagine this. A drama that weaves multiple timelines. A story involving power, betrayal, ambition, and romance. Two established icons, two rising titans. The symbolism alone would be massive. Industry veterans meeting the new wave. Experience versus momentum. Legacy versus evolution. And here's the mind-blowing part. All four actors are at transitional moments in their careers. Lee Min-ho has been selecting fewer but larger-scale projects. Moon Jae-young has been shifting toward more mature, layered roles. Ahn Hyo-seop is balancing mainstream popularity with artistic credibility. Gong Hyo-jin has been carefully choosing projects that feel bold and different. It almost feels like convergence. Fans began analyzing interviews. Lee Min-ho recently spoke about wanting projects that challenge perception. Moon Jae-young mentioned being drawn to complex female characters. Ahn Hyo-seop has expressed interest in roles that explore darker emotional depth. Gong Hyo-jin once said she only says yes to scripts that feel dangerously exciting. Individually, those statements mean little. Together, they sound like puzzle pieces. And then came the award show interactions. Nothing dramatic, no viral confrontation. Just small moments, camera pans, shared applause, a brief nod of acknowledgement. Fans freeze-framed everything, because when top actors operate in the same orbit, speculation becomes inevitable. But here's another layer. Korean entertainment is evolving globally. Streaming platforms are investing heavily, budgets are rising, international audiences are demanding bigger ensemble casts. What better way to dominate global charts than by uniting established Hallyu royalty with next-generation fan favorites? It would be strategic, it would be explosive, and it would guarantee cross-generational viewership. But let's talk about tension, because every great story needs it. Imagine the narrative potential if Lee Min-ho and Ahn Hyo-seop were cast as rivals. the seasoned empire builder versus the ambitious disruptor, or Moon Jae-young and Gong Hyo-jin portraying two women navigating ambition from completely different stages of life, one ascending, one redefining. The character dynamics alone could create cultural conversation, and that's exactly the type of layered storytelling global audiences crave right now. Some fans even believe subtle scheduling gaps hint that something major is in development. When A-list stars suddenly clear their calendars around similar time frames, speculation ignites. Coincidence? Maybe. But patterns are powerful. What makes this even more intriguing is how controlled their public images remain. None of them overshare. None of them chase cheap headlines. They move deliberately. And when deliberate stars align, it rarely happens randomly. Still, skeptics argue this is simply the internet connecting dots that don't exist. That overlapping industry events are normal. That casting rumors surface daily and disappear just as fast. That's true. But sometimes the biggest projects are the ones kept quiet the longest. Because secrecy builds impact, and impact drives global dominance. Imagine the teaser poster. 4 silhouettes, no names, just a date. The internet would collapse. But until then, all we have are clues, interviews, timelines, fan theories, industry whispers, no official confirmation, no verified collaboration announcements, no direct statements linking all 4 to a single project. Everything circulating, from rivalry speculation to ensemble casting rumors, is based entirely on online discussion and fan interpretation. In other words, it's all alleged. Still, one thing is undeniable. When Lee Min-ho moves, the industry watches. When Moon Jae-young chooses a script, critics pay attention. When Ahn Hyo-seop trends, social media erupts. When Gong Hyo-jin signs onto a project, expectations rise instantly. If these 4 ever truly collide in one story, it wouldn't just be a drama, it would be a cultural event. So the real question is, are we witnessing coincidence, or the quiet setup for the next global K-drama phenomenon? Let me know what you think in the comments. Would this cast break the internet? Or is this just fan imagination running wild? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the hidden connections shaping global entertainment. This is Scriptz, and sometimes the biggest stories are the ones nobody confirms until it's too late.